Hello everyone, this is Animation 4. Welcome back to some more FTB Continuum. Last episode. Wait. Am I in the middle of an episode right now? I don't think I am. Okay. It gets confusing sometimes because I have like 2 episodes recorded that haven't actually released yet. Last episode we built that tree farm. Got it up and working. It is functioning now. It's providing power for my base. The one on the top isn't really doing anything anymore. Yeah. The one up here isn't really doing anything anymore. It's out of fertilizer. It's gonna slowly die out. The one over there is working fine. Funny thing though, it's working fine, but it's not chopping trees. This is actually positive side effect of something I was worried about. So there's no inventory space. This is all full of wood. It's not pulling out because this chest right here is full of logs, because this here is full of charcoal. All of these are full. So the system's kind of stopped right now, which is actually a good thing because I'm not using the power. Well, if I start using the power, it'll start burning the charcoal. We'll take the leftover charcoal. It'll just keep doing that cycle. But we're not using power to run the machines. We're not using fertilizer. It's just kind of chill. So I don't really want it to be working at full capacity if I'm not using it at full capacity. So there's a quick update on how that's going, and it's, as far as I could tell, it's providing power to everything. I've ran a few machines overclocked for quite some time, and nothing seems to be running out of power yet. So I'm gonna say that it's probably working. Yes. So today, you probably noticed this tank of liquid when I start. It's very bright. It's a bunch of energized glowstone. While doing, I might have mentioned this last episode, but while doing the test world, when I figured out how those farms work, I came across, I used refined storage for a quick setup of gathering some information on how many saplings I get. And I realized that's not that expensive. I was expecting this to be more expensive than it is, but it's really not. And I can do this. The hard thing to get though is this quartz enriched iron. It takes 2 refined iron ingots and a nether quartz to make a quartz enriched iron on top of molten lumium and sludge. Oh, I forgot about the sludge. Sludge just comes from just the plant gatherer. Pretty sure there's something else that made it. I guess just the plant gatherer. I'll have to make one of those to get the sludge. But on top of that, we need the lumium. So I have this set up right here for just making lumium. Grab some buckets from a hotbar to make this a little easier. Let's have 5, 6, 7. Then 1, 2, 3. Then again 5, 6, 7. And just do this for a little bit. I don't think there's any way to automate this easily. So this will be fun. But each of these should allow me to make a refined iron ingot, which is what I'm going for right now. So there's one tiny little detail I missed. To get the sludge, we need the plant gatherer, but to make the plant gatherer, we need plastic. Plastic comes from dry rubber, from some tiny dry rubber. Comes from the latex processing unit. This is another machine frame. So I did that. We have everything we need for the latex processing unit. I think this is the recipe. Yes. I needed 2 machine frames for this. And also, something else I spent a ton of resources on is a block placer, an auto placer down here that just places a block in front of it. And the tree fluid extractor right here extracts the fluids from the wood, which is the latex, stores it in this tank, and when it breaks, this places another one. I shouldn't have to touch this for like ever now, because this has been running for hours, and it's used 14 logs. I might have to at some point, but I don't expect to. Maybe if I add more fluid extractors. But this thing does stuff. Takes power, water, and latex to produce tiny dry rubber. Takes a lot of water. 75 ml. That's really not a lot of latex. I probably overproduced here. So we have a sink here. I think if I do this, it can auto pull the water. I think. Water tank. It does not auto pull the water from there. That's fine. Right here. Let me go grab some fluid ducts and some servos. And I have to run a power cable. Oh, there's so many cables I need to connect this thing. Jeez. Let me get the stuff I need before I jump to conclusions about how annoying it is. So I need some fluid ducts. Fluid ducts. I have some servos on me. I probably don't need much more than regular servos. I could use signalum, but that seems a little overkill. I could even just use electrum because it's not that bad. I'll just use regular. And I find for the most part, crafting the regular ones and then upgrading them like this is much cheaper because these ingots are really expensive. And 1 ingot and 2 iron, like this is 1 enderium and 2 iron, or 2 enderium. So like 2 iron's cheaper than an enderium, in my mind at least. Here, let's move it forward 1. That doesn't help at all. Let's. Ugh. I don't know what to do about this. Like, this is a cool spot, but I can't get power to it now. I can run the latex underneath, I guess. That goes there. That pulls water. I probably want to upgrade this one because it needs a lot of water. It is moving pretty fast. And then underneath here, we run fluid duct with the latex. I get the server on there. Yep. I still access it. Yep. Have it pull there. It's got the latex. Just needs power, and it should just like work, I think. Knowing I have to run the power around, but that's fine. I think I have some the nice flux ducts I want to convert to. Maybe not. I do have a few. That should be enough. I'm still going to convert to these energy flux ducts. They're so much nicer. Got power. Uses 75 RF per tick, I think. It doesn't say how much power it uses. 5 RF per tick. Okay, so this uses like nothing. That's really nice, and it produces a ton. This thing works great. So I just take this rubber. I need exactly 1 more from here with my 18 pieces of dry rubber. Throw them in a crafting table. Dry rubber. Throw them in a furnace, along with this machine frame, this iron axe, these 2 gold gears, this iron hoe, and I think a redstone. We can. Yes, the plant gatherer. So this block that harvests crops produces sludge. So since I want sludge, I don't really care about crops. I want to harvest something that can grow fast and can grow fast and be compact. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Put it up here so I can see the whole thing. Can harvest sugarcane. No need for replanting. That's good. Cactus, because I do need sugarcane. Cactus, pumpkin, melon. Netherwort does not say no need for replanting. Harvest trees. Okay. But it doesn't replant the trees, I don't think. I'm going to do some experimenting with this. We'll see what it does. Does it take power? I'm pretty sure it takes power. Just a guess. Maybe it can chop down this forest that's going around me, and I haven't bothered to clear it. Not going caving. I am down in my mines because I set up the plant gatherer. Yes. It's a pain in the butt to make because I needed to set up some infrastructure to make plastic, but I have it now. It is harvesting sugarcane, and like the surface is right there, so the zombie up there, and he's being loud. So it just harvests the sugarcane, gets a little bit of sludge from it. I think it's 20 millibuckets per harvest. Really not a lot. Hopefully once this farm is full, we'll be getting it at a decent rate. I don't really need the sugarcane at all, but it's one of the few things that it can harvest that does not need to be replanted. So if I go into gatherer, see, sugarcane does not need replanting, cactus does not, pumpkin does not, and melon does not. Everything else does in theory. I haven't tested everything. I tested netherwort. I assume just everything else does the same thing. So out of the things that don't need replanting, sugarcane has the highest. I'm pretty sure sugarcane just has the highest growth rate. It will, at least per area. So that this square, if I filled it with melons, it'd be the stalks, and one stalk can grow one melon. Right? If I had cactus, the cactus would need to be separated from. Shut up. Cactus need to be separated from each other. Get out of here. Man. The cactus would need to be separated from each other. So you would lose some space for that. The sugarcane, you lose some space for water. So if you think like a melon stalk could grow here, but that melon stalk would only grow one of these four. Whereas this, all four of these can grow at the same time. So it just seemed the best option. And it is working. It is growing slow. Farm is almost at half capacity at this point. Once it's up and running, we should be getting a little bit faster. But I have enough sludge for 3 refined iron ingots. Yeah, I also made a drum because I can make a drum. Yeah, it's cool. I'm just going to let it sit here and it will do all the things. It also reminds me of something else. This cable. I finally did the thing I said I was going to do forever. I replaced my entire power system with redstone and flux ducts. And let me say, I don't want to use glass fiber cables anymore. Those things were so broken. They didn't work properly. With this setup, it's so much better. Like, when I was originally setting it up, I'd be like, all right, the main lines will do that. I'll have, like, I won't replace every single block because that's just kind of annoying. Then some stuff would happen. Let me see if I can demonstrate that, or if it just doesn't do that now because they're broken. They're broken. Thought I repaired that. I put this glass fiber here. There's no power in it. Yeah, it's transferring power, but each cable has its own internal storage, and this has none. It's not going in. Why? I don't know. Doesn't feel like it. So I spent a bunch of time making these redstone energy flux ducts. Now that I have power and can power this blast furnace a little bit better, it wasn't really that bad. I also moved, because it was a little weird of how I had it set up. I moved the power storage from this wall over to where the power actually connects in. So it's now here. Got 2 connection points, 2 HV connection points on it, which is 8K RF per tick, I think, because they're each 4K. And each of these flux ducts can handle 9K. I got 18, more than 18 coming out. So I'm only producing 4K, I think, so this will suit my needs. And it's just kind of blocked off because there's a lot of holes. So that's that. The system it's just working so much better. Like I use things that use a lot of power, like this energy, the item repairer. Can it repair a broken thing? And it's fine. Like it's sucking power from the system, but you can't see it, which is correct. Like the cable should not be the main buffer. The main buffer should be this right here, which isn't even going down yet. So it is properly transferring power it needs to go. Whereas with the glass fiber cables, no, it wasn't doing that. Oh, I missed some. Oh. Okay. I also got to remove the cable that just runs across the ceiling for no reason. Like from there to there. That one, yeah, I got to take that one out still. So things are going good. And once we get a little bit more sludge in here, to 920. Really? All that time I only got 3. I guess there's 2 more coming. It's not the fastest at harvesting, but I guess that's good for ticks. I don't know. Pattern. Yeah, this will get me sludge. It's almost at 4 ingots now. Each ingot, unless something changed, is 250. 250 millibuckets of sludge. And lumium I got. So almost at the point where I can make lots of this quartz enriched iron. And we get fine storage. It will be glorious. Soon. Okay, it is almost time. It's just about that time. So I have all the materials now to make 2 stacks of quartz enriched iron. So that's 4 stacks of iron. And yeah, a lot of iron. And 2 stacks of quartz. So I found the quartz you make quartz ore becomes more quartz when you grind it up this way. When I was using Fortune 3, I was averaging 2 quartz per block. I could have just been getting unlucky. I only did like 20. But, you know, guaranteed 3 is better than probably 2. So now, last 2 things I need. The sludge that we just got and the lumium. So the lumium comes from this lumium blend that I made at the beginning of the episode. The reason I'm making 2 stacks is because I have 2 stacks of lumium that gets melted down actually really fast. This gets thrown into a tank. My layout is not designed for this. It's only designed for 1 more liquid, not 2. Ooh, they're not stacking. The stuff in these? It's empty. It's empty. Huh. Strange. And have that one fill up with lumium. And then we're gonna go get some bucket. I do a bucket. Sludge. I need 250 sludge per refined iron, which is a lot of sludge. I don't know what to do with all the sugar cane, honestly. Like, oh, I need those tanks. I want to get more sludge, but apparently sludge has no color in this. It's funny. I want to get more sludge, but I don't want to. I want the sugarcane that comes with it. I have been doing stuff with it usually, just not right now. With some tanks, and they're like gotten a servo. If I have one, I'm just gonna pump it into the tank and take it to the crafter. I'm gonna make a bunch of stuff out of it. Here, I'll use a retriever. Oop, oop. Go. Go. Fluid duct. Weird. It now has sludge in it. Maybe I can't take out of the side of these? Strange. Maybe that's it. I don't know how much. These can only hold 16 buckets, can't they? No, they're holding a ton. How much do these hold? This says 60,000. What? Why is this holding more? What's going on? That's more than 1,600 buckets. Okay, I'm really confused. Oh, okay, yeah, it just took my sludge. It thought it could hold more, but it couldn't, and now I just lost a bunch of sludge, and I'm sad. Oh, is the one up there gonna do this? Oh, I hope this one doesn't do it too. Aluminum is much more expensive than the sludge. Okay, fine. Yeah, so if you see the tank across the top, it says it can hold 3,200, but it can't. Replace it now, it knows it can only hold 1,600. That's a weird bug. I'll have to really watch out for that, because I just lost half of my sludge. There's nothing in it, so I should be able to place it there. Weird. Yeah, something's going weird with these things. But with this 600 millibuckets, I can only craft 64, so I need another 16 buckets to make everything I need to make. Rip. This is gonna max. Cool. So the new one, which has the appropriate max. All right. Let's just get some of these running. Put this one over here because I have no other place to put it. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Grid power. Oh, these would be refined iron. Okay, that's fine. It's just gonna take a really long time, but yeah. It's time. Let's see if this works. Here it is. Go. No, it instantly failed. Requires 1,500. 225 KRF per tick. So it's 750 RF per tick. But I don't think I have. Advanced RF storage. I could do. Fuck is. Oh shoot. I said 750. You can do it. I have 750, but the fact that I have 2 RF controls means that boosts it to 1,500. I actually have to get rid of one of these. I have to go at base speed. What? Bucket store 50 RF per tick. TV's 50. Oh, wait. Data factor 2. TV's 250 RF per tick. There should be no speed up factor. Why is there a speed up factor? What else does this use? This uses fluids. Okay, I'm confused. There should not be a speed up factor in there. I need this to actually do the crafting. They're gonna say it doesn't know what RF is. They have to put that there. That should only have a speed up factor of 1. Speed up factor is 2. Is it because of this of the pipes? Pipes. I could do it with no speed up. It's the pipes. Okay. You have 15 seconds per refined thing. Ridiculously slow. But that's all it takes. Nothing else. It's great. I'm gonna have refined storage. So excited. Nice. Also, in the meantime, I totally thought of a way to cheese making sludge. I'm gonna have so much sludge. So with this, we can make somewhere. controller. Machine casing. Iron, silicon. Easy stuff. Takes one of these, which is diamonds. I'm actually out of diamonds right now, so I gotta go diamond mining first. Then we have... Let me just look up refined storage. Refined storage is great because it's so simple. It's like a very simple ME or AE. You got drives, you got disks, does the same thing. There's no items per disk or types. Just this holds 64,000 items. Nice and simple, not complicated. You can't do as much with it, but it gets the storage done. It does have auto crafting, but its auto crafting isn't as good, and it actually looks like it took out the auto crafting. Yes, they removed auto crafting with refined storage. I'm okay with that. I'm fine waiting. I just want storage. Just want my storage. How bad are the drives? They are... They're not that bad. Lots of materials, but I have materials. I have diamonds. Alright, I got it. Oh man, I got it. The final piece of the puzzle. Found some diamonds. A nice vein of 8 diamonds is actually really close to my center place. It was buried a little bit. Let's fortune these. Good old bronze pickaxe. 10. That was really, really bad. 10 diamonds from 8 ore. Yikes. Okay. Does the ominous music say, ooh. That's enough. That's enough to do what I need to do, I think. I don't need that many diamonds. I just so this is just a diamond. But this is different than normal. Take the cut and you smelt it. The cut is cut silicon cutting tool, which is a quick check. Okay. I got this. Memorized all those steps. Know exactly what to do. Hoping this is a multi-use thing. I do need some silicon. So I'm gonna grab some this and go 15 silicons. Goes in here. Hey, that little diversion aside, actually I need some of that, don't I? Some of these. That little diversion aside, it should be pretty easy to put this together. Gotta cut this a little bit. One of these. I think it took a redstone too. I think. Remember exactly. Maybe it's another silicon. Oh, maybe it was redstone. Yep. That goes smelted. In the meantime, need machine casing, which is stone. Stone and some quartz enriched iron. Machine casing. Oh, look, I had just enough silicon to make this work, actually. There it is. There's the controller. Brains of the operation that is our refined storage system. Alright, time to make the kidney and gallbladder. Very important things. Need this drive, which is... Oh. I might have missed this step. Wait, what? Okay. A little panic there. It's just a chest. It's just a chest. Don't get upset. It does not need a shulker box. Okay, I feel like that would have come up at some point earlier. Looked at this recipe tons of times. Alright. We do need another diamond processor. Got a silicon. I put that with a diamond. Redstone. All in all, these things are not actually that expensive. The quartz enriched iron is the most expensive thing, but that's just because it's a pain to make. Take the casing. Chest. I believe it was just this here. There we go. There's the disk drive. And the last thing is a grid. A few more steps. This one is nether quartz. Shulker box. This one is a glowstone. Drives. I'm doing... Oh, those are achievements. Those aren't quests. Okay. So I need 4 of these. 4 of these cut down. Sand. Not expensive. That 2 diamonds? It was 2 gold processors. Much cheaper. Okay, so There, 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 and there. Put those in. Then, both stone. Other way. Oh no, what is that? The basic process, isn't it? So it's iron. Okay. Okay. I can do that. No problem. 2 redstone, 2 iron. There. Little extra step. There. There. That. I really don't remember past those things. No, it was not that. Machine casing in the middle. Alright, that's fine. Oh, what's that? So close I can taste it. It's like a chicken. There's the grid. Cool. That is almost is it. That's a refined storage system. Gotta plug it into power and, you know, make these drive. Go with it. Right. I'm actually going to be making the higher tier drives because they require less. My logic being a 1K storage requires 1 quartz enriched iron. A 4K storage requires. Actually, no, it requires 4. Never mind. There's no logic there. Actually, maybe there is. That's 4, 8, 12. This is only 13 for 16K. So as you get to more higher tier, probably won't make this one because diamonds. You get to more efficiency for quartz enriched iron to storage. I'll probably make maybe 2 of these because I don't actually have that much stuff. And it's just going to be a lot of silicon and crafting. Then probably still keep the wall, but it'll be made more efficient. Stuff is still zapping away downstairs. But let's get this thing installed. There's a lot of stuff in that. There's more stuff in that than I was expecting. Hopefully storage will not be concerned. Got a lot of junk. Test. Not enough. You can see why the concept of more storage quite exciting. So here's what we got. We got the controller. It goes here. It takes the power. Then test. I don't want to break these. They're gonna spill everywhere. Let me put down the stuff. You got the drive. Got the backwards. A little bit of lag as the system starts up and does its thing. Maybe. Are you? Here it is. Controller. Face down. Why didn't the cable connect to the top? That was okay. That was something wrong with the controller there. That was weird. The controller just wasn't functioning. What? So if I put the drive on top, seize the drive. If I cannot access the drive, I don't know what this controller is doing. It's hello. Okay. Something weird's going on here. Yes, this is what I want to do. We got 32K storage. Put down the crafting grid. I made it into a crafting grid, by the way, so I can craft things on it. And jump off all my junk. Barely full. I can do this. Here. Yes. There. All this stuff. Jump it in. Oh, this is so satisfying. How's the storage looking? 1.8k. Easy. Now, these chests. Do I not have an axe? I do have an axe. Yeah, so this is, like I said, it's a basic ME system. Because they disabled autocraft, I won't be able to autocraft with it. But that's okay. I just need it for storage. It took all those chests and chests full of things. I'm still breaking through. Combine it into one convenient searchable place. Not only that, there's more. There is more. Like I said, I don't want to get rid of the wall of drawers. In fact, I might even expand on the wall of drawers for a specific reason. Not because I like drawers. Because I can. And it will work. Here we go. Obviously, I'm not going to spend the time to take everything in this wall of drawers and pump it into the system like I just did. Because honestly, there's a lot of stuff in here. And it would take up most of my disk drive. What I made, way down at the bottom, an external storage with the help of some cables. All I do is drop this right here. You can see all the storage it has. So right now, if I want to get iron, so I have 50. I got a ton of redstone, 306, like 330 redstone in there. But I need to reach over there to get it. If I just plug in the external storage, there it is. There's everything on that wall now in the system, just because I have an external storage plugged into the drawer controller. And that is the key to this mastermind operation. So the plan, not gonna look exactly like this. Once I figure out why it's all working crazy right now. Yeah, it's now compressed into these. It's actually just in this one. We're going to test a little bit of extra space to work with right now. Mostly tools, but doesn't matter. We're gonna have the controller in the ground. I may end up moving the drawer controller, but for right now, I'm gonna put the external storage down here. And cool, this drive here. If I want to put in drives, I can. Crafting grid can't change directions. I'm gonna have to just chill. If you have any more disk drives, I have expansion here, but for right now, it's a tool forge. Don't think I need this crafting grid. And the controller can go like down there, and hopefully it will properly connect everything this time. Yay! Look, I can't put a cable on top of it for some reason. I don't know what's going on with it. Now I just have to cover back up. Is it marble that was here? Yeah, it was marble. I should have 8 marble blocks in here. Oh, I don't have these blocks. Gotta cover up this cable right here. Look at that. I no longer have to go up here for anything. If I need to craft some redstone, I craft with redstone, I throw the redstone back. It works seamlessly. Great. Wonderful. I'm happy with it. But it completed. No quests. I think I actually have maybe some quests I've completed. This one. Really thought I already claimed that, but not. Thought I already claimed that too. But I've made very little progress on the quest front, but I've made a lot of progress on the just general stuff. That's good. Looks like I'm running a little over again. Oh man, one of these days I'll record a video that doesn't go on for 40 minutes. It's not today. We have the storage in and I'm happy, and I think everything's going to be just that smidge easier from now on. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.